Well, but I kind of knew just a little bit. Like, I knew a few receivers like coming in. I used to watch Russell Wilson grab. That was like my favorite college quarterback. So I watched him throw the ball like Nick Toon, Jared Abbrederis, those guys, and then Kendrick Pryor. He actually went to the same high school as me, so I watched Kendrick a little bit playing here. But from a tradition and culture standpoint, I really didn't know too much about the program. But every day, Coach Fick's telling us about it. Players that are here telling me about it. So it's exciting. So I'm excited for a first home game. It's gonna be fun.
How do you think you and Skylar just kind of complement each other as slot receivers?
Yeah, I feel like me and Skylar, we come out and compete every day, and we cheer each other on every day. But we both know it's a competition. We both compete every day, and I feel like Skylar might do some things that I might not do as well. I might do some things he doesn't do as well. But we'll talk. We can talk to each other about it, tell each other what we're thinking, why we did this on what play. But I love the competition with Skylar, but because I feel like it's going to make me a better player. I feel like it's going to make him a better player, and ultimately, it's going to make us a better team.
When Phil Longo says, the thing he loves most after his wife and kids are slot receivers, what kind of goes through your head when you hear something like that?
When I hear something like that, I feel like I'm going to touch a lot. The slots are going to touch a lot of football, score a lot of points. So hearing Coach Longo joke about things like that, it's true because honestly, you see in the past what he's done with different slot receivers, but it's exciting at the same time to see what could happen in the future for me and Skylar as well.
What have been your? I mean, you've also had a spring go through, so it's not necessarily early, but just what are your early impressions of just this type of air raid scheme and just the potential production that these, the wide receiver group could have this season?
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot of depth in the room because there's competition at every spot, left, right, inside, outside. But I feel like the thing I like most about Coach Longo's offense is like he wants everybody to play fast. He doesn't want us to think too much about where we need to be on certain plays. He wants us to play fast and be athletes because that's going to get us the ball quicker, let us make plays quicker. So I feel like that's the thing I like most about the philosophy of the offense.
How do you keep that many guys happy? Because when you talk to running backs, they always talk about, I'm happy when I have the ball in my hands. And I'm just curious about wide receivers.
Right. Coach Brown kind of talks about it. He's like, we all have that selfish nature. We all want to do good. We all want to make plays because we have dreams and aspirations. But at the end of the day, it's about the team. So at some point, you got to just put your pride aside because we're going out there to win a championship. We're not going out there to be the number one receiver in the conference. At the end of the day, we're just trying to go out there and win games. So I feel like that's the way you got to look at it. Honestly, you want your touches. You want to feel like you're helping the team. But I feel like once you put that aside and just go out there and play ball, that's ultimately what brings everybody together.
Do you feel like snaps could be close to a 50-50 split with the 3 in, 3 out way they're doing stuff in practice, or do you expect it to change a little bit when you get closer to the
I'm not too sure about how they're thinking on doing the rotations right now, but I know Coach Brown and Coach Long are going to put guys out there that they trust, and if they trust 3 guys to go out there, they're probably going to play 3 guys, but if they trust 9 guys in the room to go out there and play, I feel like all 9 guys go out and play. So I don't think it's really like a set number of snaps that everybody's going to get again, but I feel like once you're out there, you got to make plays, and once you're out there, you got to make the most of the snaps you're in.
Brown talked about the freedom you guys have as receivers in this offense. Basically, find space. That's how Coach Longo talks about it.
Yeah.
How do you train that? Like, is it just reading defense on film? Like, how do you work on those things away from the field and then be able to do them on the field?
It's a little bit of just kind of knowing what defenses are doing and going on. But at the end of the day, Coach Brown says it a lot. He'll be like, we want to do this, but at the end of the day, just be a football player. Because like, if you're playing fast, like how Coach Longo wants us to do things, play fast, you're really not even going to think about where I need to be. You're just going to run the green grass, and you're just going to get open. It really happens naturally. So it's really not too much of a thing you have to coach. I feel like most of the guys in the room just have it by nature.
Are there examples?